Imminence has returned with another track here called False Light. We still don't have an album announcement, but they are in the midst of teasing. So I assume eventually we are going to get an album announcement or an EP announcement. I'm not entirely sure what they're working on, but yeah, super excited to check out new Imminence. As always, these guys are always super solid. And for the last track that they released, what, like 4 or 5 weeks ago now at this point, The Sword That Never Bends, very interesting track. Now, is it my favorite Imminence track? No, but I think it's because it's a sound that I kind of have to get used to. It's very different, a little bit of different vocal effects going on with Eddie's vocals as well. You know, a little bit of a different mix going on as well. So kind of something that you have to get like an acquired taste for if you're an Imminence fan. But yeah, really super excited to check out new Imminence. You know, I always love these guys. Been following them since I think their second album, I believe. So it's been quite a little bit since I've been following these guys back when they blew up. I think back in like 2019, 2020, around there, when they really stood to take off. But yeah, let's shut up and get into it. This is Imminence with their brand new track, False Light. Let's get it. Here's something you may not know. Over 90% of you that come back and watch my videos on the regular are not subscribed. If you're enjoying my content and you want to see more, why not hit that subscribe button? And while you're at it, hit that like button as well. If you really enjoy my content, it'll really help out the channel and myself to grow. I'm really trying to push to 10K subscribers before I die. So I really want to get there. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Now back to the video. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Immediately hitting us with a symphonic element of that violin, man. Beautiful melody. Oh, this is the Imminence I love. Woo. Way heavier than the first track. Ooh. Okay. Loving the vibe that we got here. Oh shit. Oh, the violin, the symphonicness is just elevated to another level this time. Woo! Ooh. Blast speed action, okay. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Harold doing it again. Yes. Yes. Okay. Aww. He's scared. Aww. Oh, I just want to pick him up. Aww. Okay, that ending. Why did you have to do that to me? I'm such a lover for animals, and you know, I connect with animals that way. I'm super sensitive when it comes to animals and whatnot, and that just like that really tugged on my heartstrings right there. You know, just seeing the dog shake like that. Oh man, I need to take a minute after that. Yeah, I apologize. I'm really emotional towards animals like that, so I just wanted to pick him up and hug him. Okay, I need to gather my thoughts here to talk about the track here. Okay, so Imminence returning with another super solid banger here. Kind of returning back to the usual sound we're used to. A little bit of still that different mix that we have from the first track, Sword That Never Bends, but still kind of holding their own as, you know, their sound of what they're known for, right? So I know a lot of people that didn't really like the Sword That Never Bends because of how different it was, the different vocal production on Eddie's voice and everything. You know, there's gonna be a lot of people that hear this song and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is actually what we want. So yeah, this is definitely a step in the right direction, I feel. I honestly feel like the Sword That Never Bends is more of a concept song to kind of start off the era of this like whole medieval kind of vibe that they have going on right now, which is another thing which I find is very fascinating with the videos itself, that they're going this whole like medieval vibe. Really interesting. Now Imminence has always been, you know, talking about some sort of topics or whatever, like having some sort of lore on their albums, and especially when it comes to videos, they're always so good at like storytelling and, you know, putting in this lore for their albums. So yeah, I definitely appreciate the thought process and creativity that these guys are bringing in with every album that they make. You know, the fact that we get like a new story every album and it's not more of just the same spewed out stuff. I can think of many bands that do that same thing. Ice Nine Kills. But yeah, I am super thrilled with how well this album cycle is turning out so far. You know, even though the first track, Sword That Never Bends, was a very interesting and not familiar, it still was a good track in my eyes. And I do, don't get me wrong, I do get the you know, flack on the track, you know, for the different vocal production and whatever, but I feel like it's just something you got to get used to. I feel like that's going to be something that they're probably going to experiment more with throughout the album. So we have that experimental conceptual track, and now we have this heavy banger that's kind of like a return to form for them. Now let's talk about the symphonic elements of this track. The violin leading through most of the track is something that, you know, they do seldomly, where Eddie's violin comes in at specific moments. If you know their discography, it only comes in at specific moments. They only have very few songs that are like this, where it holds pretty much the entire track. So I really appreciate that they brought that in. And of course, have to mention Harold doing the whole thing with the bow and the guitar yet again, doing that again. I'm blanking on the song name that they did that with. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I'm currently blanking at the moment. But with that track, when that came out, that moment was so huge. I think it's still one of their biggest tracks today, especially YouTube view wise, just because of that moment. And we see now on Instagram and TikTok and all that stuff of these moments of, you know, Harold going to the side stage when they're performing live, grabbing the bow, and then you know, doing his move, right? So it's really cool that that's becoming a thing now. Really enjoying seeing that, and I hope that does continue more, because that is a really cool moment and a really cool effect that these guys are, you know, doing, that's making it very much unique. So I really appreciate that fact. But yeah, video super solid again. I love the storytelling. The song was super solid. So yeah, I have almost no complaints towards this track, besides that ending piece making me feel a little bit bad for that dog. But I get it. I get the storyline of it. I'm hoping that maybe you know, throughout the storyline that dog survives. If I see that dog dies, I'm protesting. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here. Definitely let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think of this new Imminence track? What do you think of the return to the heaviness that we're getting here? If you didn't see my original reaction for The Sword That Never Bends, leave your comments on that as well down below, or if you want to go check it out, I'll leave a link at the end of the video for that as well. But yeah, that's about it. I've been Shymox. Keep shining, everyone, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.